Hello everyone, it's me. I'm back again, and to be honest, it's very early. I don't even have a script, so I really wanted to make a video this morning, so I'm just going to try and freestyle as best as I can and post this video. So let's go. So typically, I like characters who are able to struggle, who are able to fight tooth and nail for what they want. And when I first started reading and watching Blue Lock, Rin was introduced as the perfect striker, perfect shots, long distance, curved shots. Rin could even score from the corner flag, and it seemed like he was just supposed to show the skill ceiling in Blue Lock. Like, he was supposed to be used as a plot device for Isagi, and that was his purpose. But as he moved further into the story, we began to see that Rin is actually almost just like everyone else. He needs to think about what he's doing. He needs to also prepare his moves in advance. He also has his own emotions and feelings. And when Rin picked Isagi for his team, we began to see what kind of player he truly is. It is revealed later that Rin's goal is to crush his brother, Itoshi. For the first time in the story, we get a peek into Rin's mind and mentality, why he works so hard, why he plays soccer at all, and what drives him. Rin wants to get revenge on Sei for abandoning their dream so many years ago. For the non-manga readers, if you didn't know, Rin and Sei had a dream to become the world's best strikers. But after Sei came back from Spain, it turns out that he had abandoned that dream. Why? Because apparently there are people who are just better than him. So we don't really know like the real things that made him quit, but that's basically all we're told at this point. So Rin kind of wants to get revenge on Sei for making him so obsessed with football and making him train so hard and making him feel so determined when he would just go and quit later on. And you can kind of see his points, because why would you want to share a dream with someone and then just abandon it later? Like, you can kind of see Rin's side of things. And then the U20 game rolls around and we finally see the first interaction with them after so long, and then you just start to feel bad for him, because this is just a guy who wants his brother to notice him, and Sei is so cold to Rin, disgracing him, dribbling him, calling him, telling him that he'll never surpass him, like putting him down. And we can't really understand that why at this story, like why at this stage in the story. And it's just so sad, you know. I know this video is supposed to be about Rin, but let me just say one thing. In my opinion, Rin was the MVP of that match, not Isagi. And I know there are a lot of people who support Isagi, but this is just my opinion. Rin was the most valuable player in that match. Rin was on defense, Rin was on everything. Rin was everywhere, supplying the midfield, scoring a goal and setting up chances. Rin was doing every single thing, and somehow Isagi gets MVP. Okay, let me stop here. So after the match, Sei even disregards Rin the more by saying Isagi is the one who would change the future of Japanese football, and that just sets Rin off. This makes Rin put a target on Isagi's back, telling him that he's going to destroy him or something, that he's going to be his rival. And man, and this also furthers Rin and Isagi's rivalry for the next arc, which is the NEL. Rin now has two objectives: to crush Isagi Yoichi and to crush Sei Itoshi. Alright, so I think I've talked about Rin's character enough. Let's get to how freaking powerful Rin is in Blue Lock. What Rin did in the NEL makes me almost convinced that he might be the best 1v1 player in the whole of Blue Lock. Rin got past basically all of Bastard by himself. He scored a goal. He did so many things, and he even had Isagi and Kaisa working together, because without them working together, they won't have stopped Rin. Imagine this: two players have to team up to stop one guy. Like, what? And then you have his transition from the cool, calm, precise water aura to his destroyer aura. And I don't know, watching that transition just makes it feel more rewarding, like he's actually developing into something else. Like, why is Bruce tongue out? Even his own mentality kind of reminds me of Akashi from Kuroko no Basket, but in this story I think Sei actually fits that the more. But I think Rin also gives me a kind of vibe, like an unsurmountable, or at least an untapped, unsurmountable amount of power. Like, I think something that also makes people stick to Rin is what kind of development is he going to get with Sei in the future, because the story obviously can't end with him still grasping for Sei's attention. Is Rin going to beat Sei? Is Sei going to beat Rin? Is Rin going to beat Isagi? What's going to happen? And it's so interesting to watch. Rin is an Avenger. Rin is a striker, and Rin is someone who, if he puts his mind to it, can do anything he wants to with his ego. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys want in the future.